10 times the media trolled us. Twerk prank. In 2013, a video went viral that included a girl trying to lean upside down against the door while twerking. Then her roommate opened the door, knocking the girl over into the coffee table with lit candles, and then she caught on fire. It was the biggest twerk fail on the internet, and people were astonished as to how badly things went for the poor girl in the video. However, a week after the video went viral, Jimmy Kimmel came clean and admitted that the video was a hoax and that he was the mastermind behind it all. Alien autopsy. In 1995, a lost video with footage of an alien autopsy from 1947 in Roswell, New Mexico was broadcast and played off like it was real. Who was responsible for this? None other than Fox News. The black and white footage depicted what seemed to be a real alien autopsy, and the network left the part out where the video was a hoax. It wasn't until 2006 when Ray Santilli, the video's producer, finally admitted that it was fake. WABC. Believe it or not, WABC News won an Emmy for their coverage of a doggy prostitution ring. The stunt was pulled off in 1976 by Joey Skaggs, who posted an ad in the Village Voice for a cat house for dogs. ABC even did a documentary on the dog bordellos, and to this day, the producer of the documentary insists that the story was real despite Skaggs coming clean about the hoax. The first transatlantic flight. We can credit Edgar Allan Poe for being responsible for one of the first media trolls of our time. In 1844, he sold a story to the New York Sun depicting a journal of two men who completed their first transatlantic flight on a hot air balloon. When the story was first published, people went crazy trying to get a copy of this momentous piece of history. However, the story was debunked after 2 days once it was realized that it wasn't real. Dumb Starbucks. Dumb Starbucks went viral in February of 2014 after the mainstream media covered the business as a way to get around copyrights and legal trademarks for popular brands. The mystique about Dumb Starbucks is that no one really knew where the store came from, and were reeling to see if the popular coffee company was going to respond to the coffee house. However, it was then revealed by Comedy Central that Dumb Starbucks was actually part of a new show they were developing called Nathan For You, starring Nathan Fielder. Abortionplex. These days, most people are aware that The Onion is a satire news site dedicated to trolling unsuspecting readers and giving a laugh to everyone who runs into the site. However, in February of 2012, Louisiana Congressman John Fleming actually thought the story about Planned Parenthood opening an abortionplex that was costing $8 billion and shared it on social media pages. The Onion story was going viral, despite people speaking up saying the story wasn't real. War of the Worlds. Based on the 1893 novel by H.G. Wells, the 1938 broadcast sent people into a frenzy and a state of chaos due to the fact that the majority of listeners missed the announcements that the broadcast was really a radio drama. The show was presented as a series of news bulletins with updates on an alien invasion that was taking place real time during the show. During the show, the producer was receiving calls from the network stating that the show needed to announce once again the show was fictional due to the mass hysteria of the public.
We are deeply shocked about the results of last night's broadcast about a mythical invasion by monsters from the planet Mars should have had so profound an effect upon radio listeners.
The Daily Mirror. In 2004, the British tabloid The Daily Mirror found itself in the midst of an investigation conducted by the British military after the paper published images of fake torture sessions. Taking place so soon after the Abu Ghraib controversy, the photos depicted British soldiers urinating on hooded prisoners amongst other deplorable acts. The British military launched an investigation, and the photos were debunked around 14 hours later after publication. The stunt caused the firing of Piers Morgan, and the Daily Mirror was publicly shamed. CNN. In 1993, CNN released an article which was about an operation that took place during the Vietnam War known as Operation Tailwind. Tailwind was apparently an operation to track down military defectors hiding in Laos. Once the defectors were found, the United States unleashed a lethal dose of sarin gas. This caused people to believe that the US launched a weapon of mass destruction on our own defectors. However, once the Pentagon got wind of the story, a full-blown investigation was conducted, and it was concluded that the events of Tailwind never took place, and CNN was wrong. Mermaids. In May of 2012, the docu-fiction program Mermaids: The Body Found literally tricked millions of people into believing that mermaids were real. The fact that the program aired on Animal Planet and the Discovery Channel made the show seem more legitimate. Plus, interviews with scientists and researchers throughout the show provided commentary solidifying the trolling. We hope you enjoyed this video. Here's some links to some other videos that you might enjoy. Oh, and don't forget to click subscribe.